Most cat owners think fleas are just a small problem, a little scratching, a few bites, maybe a quick bath fixes everything. But what many people don't realize is this. If your cat keeps scratching over and over again, the problem may already be spreading far beyond the fur. Because fleas don't just live on your cat, they hide in carpets, inside couches, in bedding, even deep inside tiny cracks around your home. And while you're sleeping, those fleas are multiplying. That's why some cats keep suffering even after expensive shampoos, sprays, or treatments. But here's the surprising part. Some cat owners started noticing major changes after using simple natural ingredients already found inside many homes. Today, we're going to talk about natural ways many people use to help protect their cats from fleas and ticks, support healthy skin, and make their home less attractive to parasites. And some of these may completely change how you care for your cat forever. Let's start with one of the most talked about ingredients, apple cider vinegar. Now, before you panic, no. We are not talking about pouring large amounts into your cat's bowl. The reason some owners use tiny amounts of diluted apple cider vinegar is because fleas thrive in certain environments. Warm skin, moist fur, a comfortable surface to live on. But many believe that slightly changing the environment around your cat's body can make fleas less comfortable. That's why some people add a very small amount of raw apple cider vinegar into water or food. Not enough to harm the cat, just enough to possibly help create an environment fleas dislike. And some owners claim they noticed less scratching after consistent use. But fleas don't only react to the skin, they also react to smell. And that leads to the next ingredient many cat owners swear by brewer's yeast. Most people don't know this, but fleas are extremely sensitive to scent. They don't randomly jump onto animals. They are attracted by heat, carbon dioxide, and certain compounds released through the skin. That's why some cats seem to attract fleas more than others. Brewer's yeast is rich in B vitamins, especially thiamine. Some believe these nutrients slightly change the natural scent released through a cat's skin. Humans can't smell the difference, but fleas can, and many owners say their cats became less attractive to fleas after adding small amounts into meals consistently. The best part? Many cats actually enjoy the flavor because it tastes naturally savory. But reducing attraction is only part of the battle. What if fleas are already living in your cat's fur right now? That's where coconut oil enters the conversation. For years, many people relied heavily on chemical flea shampoos, but some flea products contain strong ingredients that sensitive cats may react badly to. That's why many pet owners started looking for gentler alternatives. Coconut oil contains compounds like lauric acid, which some studies suggest may help against certain parasites and insects. Some owners apply a tiny amount to dry skin or mix a small portion into food. And besides potentially helping against fleas, many people notice another benefit almost immediately. Their cat's coat becomes softer, shinier, and healthier looking. But here's the scary truth most people ignore. Even if you remove the adult fleas, the eggs may still survive. And that's exactly why infestations keep returning again and again. One week your cat looks better, then suddenly the scratching comes back. Because the cycle was never fully broken. That's why many owners focus not only on the fleas they can see, but also on preventing new generations from hatching. And one ingredient often mentioned for home environments is cedar wood. Now this is extremely important. Cats are highly sensitive to essential oils, so you should never apply strong essential oils directly onto cats without proper veterinary guidance. But some cat owners use properly diluted cedarwood products carefully around home areas, because fleas reportedly dislike the scent. Again, the goal is not to overpower your cat. The goal is to make the environment less welcoming for pests. Now let's talk about something even more dangerous than fleas: ticks. Unlike fleas, ticks don't jump around constantly. They wait, quietly, in grass, near doorways, in outdoor areas. And once they attach themselves to an animal, they can stay there feeding for days. That's why ticks are especially dangerous. Some carry serious illnesses that can affect both pets and humans. And surprisingly, many natural gardening herbs are believed to help repel them. One of the most popular is rosemary. Rosemary has a very strong scent that many insects dislike. Some pet owners sprinkle tiny amounts around outdoor areas or use pet-safe rosemary-based products around the home. Simple things like this may help reduce the chances of ticks settling nearby. But here's another huge mistake people make. They focus only on the cat and completely ignore the house. Meanwhile, flea eggs are everywhere, inside carpets, blankets, furniture. In fact, most of the flea infestation usually lives in the environment, not on the cat itself. That's why cleaning the home is absolutely critical. One common homemade solution many people use is lemon spray. Lemons contain natural compounds that insects often dislike. Some owners boil lemon slices in water, allow it to cool, then lightly spray pet bedding or furniture, not directly into the cat's eyes or face, just around areas where fleas may hide. And many people combine this with deep vacuuming, because vacuuming is one of the most powerful tools against flea eggs hiding inside fabric. Now let's talk about another ingredient that has been used traditionally for centuries: neem. Neem has long been used in different parts of Asia as a natural insect repellent. Some people believe compounds inside neem may interfere with flea reproduction and make it harder for parasites to spread. But again, this is important. Cats are sensitive animals, so any neem product must be specifically pet safe and used carefully. Never overload your cat with oils or supplements without proper guidance. Now, while people focus on killing fleas, many forget about the damage fleas leave behind. Because flea bites don't just cause itching, they can trigger inflammation, stress, irritation, and skin sensitivity. Some cats even develop severe allergic reactions from just a few bites. That's why many owners also focus on supporting healing from the inside. One ingredient often discussed for this is turmeric. Turmeric contains curcumin, which is widely studied for anti-inflammatory properties. Some people add very tiny pet-safe amounts into meals to support overall wellness and reduce inflammation. But fleas can create another hidden danger most owners never even think about. Tapeworms, yes. When cats groom themselves, they sometimes swallow fleas accidentally, and infected fleas can carry tapeworm larvae. That means a flea problem can eventually become an internal parasite problem too. That's one reason some owners use ground pumpkin seeds in moderation. Pumpkin seeds contain compounds traditionally associated with helping against intestinal parasites. Plus, many cats tolerate them surprisingly well when mixed into food. Now, after all the scratching, biting, and irritation, your cat's skin may still be suffering, even if the fleas are gone. That's why some owners use soothing ingredients like cooled chamomile tea on irritated areas. Chamomile is often associated with calming properties and may help comfort inflamed skin. Others use small amounts of pure pet-safe aloe vera gel to support skin recovery. But here's something many people don't realize. A weak immune system may make it harder for a cat to recover from parasites and skin problems. That's why nutrition matters more than most people think. Some owners give plain unsalted bone broth as a topper for meals. Bone broth contains collagen and nutrients that may help support skin, joints, hydration, and overall health. And finally, there's one habit that costs almost nothing, but may help more than people realize. Daily grooming. A flea comb may seem simple, but it allows you to notice problems early before they become severe. You can check the neck, the belly, the base of the tail. These are common flea hiding spots. And beyond removing debris or fleas, grooming also strengthens the bond between you and your cat. You feel safer, more relaxed, more cared for. And sometimes, those small daily moments matter more than expensive treatments, because protecting a cat isn't only about removing fleas. It's about creating a healthier environment, a stronger body, and a calmer life for the animal trusting you every single day. So now I want to ask you something. Before hearing all this, how many of these habits were you already doing, and which one surprised you the most? Let me know in the comments. And if you love learning hidden truths about cats, cat behavior, and ways to keep them healthy and happy, don't forget to subscribe for more videos just like this.